Oki, Nitsokoaxi, Netaniku. Hello, friends and relatives. My name is Joseph Arnaud. I'm here with WARPONYBMX. It's this Indigenous BMX perspective kind of group that I started, and yeah, we make shirts, we make soft goods, as you can see, and we got sticker packs as well. So just check it out in the bio, and the links in the bio. And but yeah, that's it's just kind of like an indigenous perspective within BMX and riding. So let me get to it. Tonight's guest is Derek Dorame. Derek is one of our team riders at the moment, and we're just getting started, and very excited to have him a part of the team, and have him, a part of the live feed tonight. So I'm getting messages from him now, so let me invite him on here. I'm gonna search for, okay. Be getting the invitation to come on. Hopefully in a sec here. I'll try it again. Okay, he's invited on, so we'll just wait a moment. But yeah, this is our, I think, fourth episode that we've done in this mini-series. Usually try to shoot for half an hour to 45 minutes long, just talking about different things with different folks. And so, but yeah, once Derek's able to get on, we'll get started here. Thank you all for joining as well. It definitely means a lot to have you all on and tuning in, every time I do this. I'm not sure how many more times I'll be doing this. Hopefully have some more guests, but let me try to send him another invite here. Okay. But yeah, hopefully have some more guests. I might, put a pause on things after a while. It's just nice to do something different, also within BMX, world of BMX. So, but I just okay. Hold on a second. It's maybe if I'm wondering if Derek if he's on the live feed now. If he's on here, then I can invite him on. Having some issues at the moment. I did send another invitation. Keeps on saying he's unable to join at the moment. I'll try to troubleshoot this. I've never really had any issues in the past too much with this. I've only done this a few times, so let me try again here. All right, cool. Hello. All right. Can you hear me? Awesome.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I have my headphones on, but as soon as you got on, I'm still connected. But right on. Let me just take my headphones off. Maybe I'll switch things up here. Okay. Cool. Right on, brother. Sorry about the technical difficulties there. But yeah, it's nice to have you on and have you a part of the show. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Were you able to get to the park today for a few?
Just for a little bit. We got caught in the rain. I've been sick with a sinus infection for the past couple of days, so I
Oh,
sound a
word.
little raspy.
Yeah, no worries, brother. No worries. You know, it's I'm just thankful to have you on and, you know, have you a part of the group here, I guess on the team, and, it just means a lot. So, rock on, yeah. But yeah, we'll jump right into it, man. Get things going. So the first question is, I guess, just back to the basics. Where did you grow up? Kind of where's your roots at as a youth here in New Mexico?
Totally. I'm a Pueblo Native American. I grew up in Tesuque. It's a little north of Santa Fe. Spent a lot of time in Santa Fe. That's basically where I learned how to ride, and met a lot of really good people, lost a lot of good people, but yeah, that's where I've been for most of my life. I grew up there till I was 20 and kind of started traveling a lot more, and then I moved to Albuquerque when I was 26. So Santa Fe is definitely my home, but I'm from
Nice.
Tesuque,
Right on,
Pueblo.
brother. I appreciate that, man, because I'm Native, I'm Indigenous too, and I'm not from around here. I'm not Southwest Native. I'm Blackfeet, Piikani, and Spokane, Spokane from Pacific Northwest, Montana region, and yeah, I moved down here maybe like 10 years ago. Started going to school. My daughter was born here, and yeah. I met the homie Talls today. I don't know if you know him, Talls. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
he's like, man, are you Danae? I always get mistaken for being Danae. I got some Danae homies too, and but yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So yeah, man, thank you for kind of sharing your kind of where you came from, your roots and things like that. So yeah, but yeah, we'll move on to the next one. Uh, so I guess how exactly did you get started within BMX? Like, was there like some families, some friends? Was it mostly friends, or did you just friends from high school, or I guess how did you start riding to begin with?
Um, Honestly, man, it was kind of a tragedy. Like, my parents split up, at a really young age. I must have been like 5 or 6 years old, and, you know, ended up having a stepmother and having a stepbrother, and his name was Cody. And for some reason, he had a Ride BMX magazine in my dad's house. And I picked it up one day. I looked through all the pictures, and I'm just like, I want to be in this magazine. I
Word.
want to do this. And I mean, ever since then, it's just been kind of a self-fulfillment of just wanting to do
Word.
this.
Right on.
Kind of
Yeah.
turning a negative into a
Yeah.
positive.
Yeah, I know, man. A lot of us come, it sucks. A lot of broken homes out there, situations where, you know, uh, it causes a struggle, but then like out of it, you got to find a release for all that. And so, like you're saying, getting into writing, seeing that for inspiration, definitely helps. I too, like my dad wasn't really around, just had my mom. Went to grew up in foster care for most of my adolescence when I was in teenage years, and just got into writing that way. It was like a release as well. So big ups on that, for sharing that, and appreciate it. So yeah, we'll move along here. Um, let's see.
Shout out to
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the boys. Timmy, your
yeah,
boy,
definitely.
Timmy.
I see a lot of people in the chat right now, and it's it's dope to have everyone's support, you know, people coming through, and you know, it's great, you know, coming through and support for you as well, you know. So, but yeah, I guess I hear, like, I watch Canode Knows from Dig BMX and some of the interviews. You know, I dig that. I'm you know, especially some of the older guys, seen Rat Boys and like Edwin De La Rosa's. I was you know, a big fan of Edwin growing up, like that style, that four pegs and brakeless street style. But I was gonna say, he always says, you know, what is your Mount Rushmore, I guess, and you know, I guess who's your favorite riders? But instead, I'm gonna switch it up and say, you know, who are your chiefs? Who are the greatest chiefs in BMX as far as pro riders or whatever, you know, like, I guess favorite riders. It could be your friends. It could be, you know, homies out there that motivate you, inspire you. You know, I guess just to name a few, however many.
He's right there, man.
Okay.
Andres Velasco.
Word.
Um,
That's it.
yeah, rider wise, not a lot of people know Patrick King. Patrick
Okay.
King from Florida. He's probably my favorite rider. Definitely
Yeah.
Van Homan, of course. But Craig Pissarro, man, I got to go on a couple trips with him. Amazing, amazing person, but so crazy. Like, he does stuff that people aren't doing. Like, I appreciate his riding, and I've always appreciated that from, you know, riders that just
Yeah.
don't do the same thing. It's like, you can tell the riders that want to do what they want to do, and you can see the riders that are doing what is expected of them. And, you know, I've been in that position before where this is what it is expected of you. And it's like, no, man, just just go by the feel, you know, like, if you feel like
Yeah.
you want to do something, get it done. And,
Mhm.
you know, inspiration on Dress
Right on.
Velasco.
Word, word. I dig that, man. Originality, you know, creativity within writing is sometimes marginalized and, you know, not always like, you know, looked at or valued the way it should be. You know, a lot of people are doing, you know, certain tricks that I hear, you know, that are expected. It's like you got to just either do these bangers or do the kind of same routine of stunts and I mean, don't get me wrong. Like those are dope and hard to do. Like some things I can't do. Like I can't do bar spins or tail whips. You know, I've always struggled. I attempted a foot jam tail whip today at the park, but wasn't able to land it yet. You know, one of these days I'm gonna get that one though. But you know, I hear you on the, you know, creativity side and originality. You said Craig Passero? Yeah. I think
Oh,
is
yeah.
he's an older writer too, right?
Yeah, we're about the same age. I think he's around
Okay, okay.
32,
I
33.
mean, I'm shoot, man. I'm 38, gonna be 39. So maybe I was thinking of another writer, but yeah, the name definitely does ring a bell. Yeah.
Oh, whammo, whammo.
But yeah, let me get to the next one here. Let's see. Uh, so I mean, I hate to be like I'll be honest, like I rode for a long time there, you know, ever since I was young, and then kind of got out of it. Had my daughter around 2011, and started going to school, and just stopped riding for a few years there. And you know, here and there would get back on the bike. Still wanted to do it, but I guess, you know, I in the background I would search like Albuquerque BMX scene, see what's going on YouTube, and a lot of times your name would come up, you know, and I definitely seen some videos, some older videos of you when you were in Santa Fe as well, and you know, doing some dope tricks, man. Like especially the one recently I seen when the art bus was going downtown. it was before it was like fully developed, and you were like messing around doing some stuff there, and I just thought that was dope. But uh, I kind of missed out on like who you were sponsored by, and so I guess if you could just kind of give a background rundown real quick, or however you want briefly, but like who your sponsors were, and your first sponsor, like who gave you the first sponsorship in BMX, and then from there kind of like maybe a timeline up until now. I mean,
Wow.
it doesn't. It could be vague, It doesn't
Definitely,
have to be full on details or anything, but you know.
um, definitely important. Yeah, my first real BMX sponsor was Two Hip. Uh, I, me and Andres and our buddy Daniel, who's an amazing chef right now. We just put a BMX video together and we
Hell
sent
yeah.
it to Ron Wilkerson, and he he put me on. He was like, "Yeah, we'll send you some stuff, like just full on sponsorship." Like I got a package on the res, and I was stoked. I was like, "Wow, like maybe I can do something with this." And so, a couple years went by. I was talking to Dylan Ambrose at the building distribution, and they were really interested in what I was doing. And Sean
Right.
McKinney, Revenge Industries, like it was helping me out. And before that, Luke from Zorg Bikes, that was a big sponsor. Zorg paid for me to go to Northern California and Southern California. Like those were the main
Yeah.
sponsors that made shit happen. And after the Two Hip thing happened, Dylan Ambrose really pushed for me to be on S&M. And after that, I just kept filming. Me and Andres were always on it. We were always trying to film, trying to put out videos, trying to show people what we're doing in Santa Fe. Like Albuquerque had its own scene, and ABQ DMV, Mario Carrasco, Wes McGrath, like all of these guys were prime examples of making what New
Yeah.
Mexico was as far as the BMX scene. And I can't tell you where it started, but riding for Two Hip, Ron Wilkerson and the Two Hip team and Jeff Zielinski came to Santa Fe, and they were interested in what we were doing, and they were more interested in what was happening in Albuquerque. So it was kind of a collab on, there's two different scenes in this area of New Mexico, and it's just what we were doing. We didn't know what else to do. It just came natural. Like just keep
Right.
doing what we're doing.
Word, man. Yeah, that's dope. Two Hips, a really cool old school, company, and I remember like watching. I don't know. I remember Dance Comp ordering stuff from them back in the day when I was younger. I got like a free Dead Sailor VHS with it, and it was like showing some old clips of them back in the day, before Two Hip, and just the history of BMX and how it came down. But you know,
Oh, how
yeah,
heavy bikes were back then. Like no
right,
wonder all of our backs are messed up.
yeah.
It makes
Those
sense.
those things were tanks, man. Freaking. I at one point I had a Solid Duke for a while there when Solid was around, and man, it's freaking yeah. Like you're saying, it just takes you out, and but yeah, man.
You couldn't
Right? Yeah.
break it if you wanted to.
You could definitely huck it down some stairs, or do something gnarly with it, Um, especially if I know a lot of times if we're like really trying to land that trick and then you get pissed and you do the bike chuck or something, throw the bike, something like that. Uh, but yeah, man, and that's word about giving a shout out to around here ABQ DNV, ABQ Denver, and just how things went down with Jeff Zielinski and everything, and those guys. I kind of watched it vicariously through, the scene of BMX on the sidelines, just through videos and stuff, seeing footage. But you know, that's dope. That's dope. Um, so who are your sponsors now? I guess after S&M, I guess who are you writing for now?
I mean, talked to Mueller a couple times, so obviously I'm still part of the squad. Merit BMX, you know, everyone knows Montana Ricky is not working for them, but he's always got my back. Yeah, I'm not really positive on what's been going on because I've been out of the loop for so long. I just hope I can reconnect with everyone and, you know, let everyone know that I'm still trying to ride and still trying to do this.
Definitely. It's yeah, man, it'd be great to, you know, honestly have a session with you. I know just a few times at Los Altos there we were able to ride together, and I remember watching you back in the day doing a lot of like grind tricks and stuff, and you know, so it'd be great to go ride some street ride, you know, downtown or something, whatever, you know, hit up some curbs down there or whatever, you know, just do some manuals, 180s. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, man, definitely. So I'm gonna keep moving on here. Um, I guess this is kind of a question. Oh, word, brother, word. You got the yeah, nice. I'm rocking the shirt right now too. I always try to rock the shirt for the interview here. Yeah. Yeah, all I got is small through large. I need to get those XLs, double XLs. Talls was telling me today that, you know, hopefully getting some bigger ones. So next batch, definitely. But yeah,
Awesome.
next question is, I guess, you know, this might be a tricky question, but, you know, however you feel about it, however you feel comfortable, but like, I guess, what is your view on being, you know, we all ride BMX, but specifically as a Native American who rides BMX and Indigenous, you know, I say that because, like, you know, some of us come from the res, some of us, you know, don't grow up on the res in different situations, and so depending on that, you know, it might affect where we ride, the locations, how we ride, but whatever that means to you, as a Native American, it means something, I think, to all of us differently, maybe. So
I mean, just being involved as an Indigenous person, you know, like I feel like I represent my people, I represent where I come from, and I've always tried to just do that in a positive way, you know, and just try to motivate as many people as possible, because who am I? You know, I'm just some dude that had a dream, and I was able to travel, I was able to ride, I was able to
yeah,
do a lot of stuff with BMX, and I can't trade it for anything. Like, but I don't forget where I come from. I know that I represent my people in a positive way. And, you know, even doing this interview, if I can motivate you even a little bit to just do what you want to do, you know, like don't let someone tell you you
yeah,
can't do what you want to do. You got to put the effort in and you
definitely,
can make it happen.
definitely. I hear that, man. You know, that definitely, you know, hits me and sticks with me, like resonates because, you know, I know we all struggle as human beings in this world, and I guess specifically with natives, sometimes we talk about, because I work a lot with other, specifically artists, the art scene here in Albuquerque, and natives at Native American Community Academy, for instance, and talking to youth, and I had to censor myself a lot, but also be truthful with a lot of stuff, and so like when you say, you know, just get out there and do it, it's like you're right, man, because when riding, you know, it's either we got to like keep on trying till we stick and land that trick, whatever it may be, and then it's the greatest feeling after. And I feel like that's similar to, you know, as an Indigenous people, we, you know, struggle struggle's there, and sometimes we have to adapt. Sometimes we have to change, and sometimes we have to like be versatile to the situation. And you know, like you're saying too, staying true to your roots. You know, always representing your people. That's what's up. You know, for real. So, yeah, man. Thank you for sharing that. Um, I guess. Excuse me. Uh, Lastly, kind of to wrap things up, the last couple questions here. Um, what do you see for the future in biking for yourself? You know, I know you shared with me the last time I seen you that you had some back problems. You know, that's kind of been you know, messing with you health wise, and I definitely could understand that. I get stomach issues, which gets me sick. I know it's not the same exact thing, but health wise, you know. But you know, what is your kind of maybe some goals for biking in the future? Or what do you kind of see? Um, it,
Man, plain and simple. I just want to film edits. You know, that's what me and Andres Velasco did. I want to continue doing the same thing, you know, even if it's not with him. I just want to continue filming and writing and hopefully motivating people. Like, get out there and have fun. Get out there, do things that motivate you. You know, don't stay inside
right,
too long. Like, have fun.
right, definitely. I hear that, man. Um, if you need to, man, I'd definitely be down to film and do some edits, you know, sometime because I'm all about that. Like I always was the filmer for my crew back home in Michigan, and that was kind of what got me into art at school and stuff too. So it'd be dope to go riding and get some clips with you and you know, throw something together. So um, yeah, so, yeah, just putting
Down.
it out there. But yeah, man. I guess lastly, you know, talked with you about it briefly, but if you have any ideas about a design, if you want, you know, maybe we can collaborate on a T-shirt or do some stickers or whatever. Um, you know, definitely be down to do that and get some brainstorming going. You know. So,
Most definitely, but I don't want to give
word.
anything away.
We'll save it.
Oh,
Yeah, word. Yeah.
yeah. That's gonna, you know, a discussion for you and me,
Heck yeah.
and we're gonna come up with
Oh
something
yeah, man.
great. Re- representation,
Yeah.
proper BMX attire, maybe a
Yeah.
little bit of death metal.
Right on, right
We'll
on.
see.
Yeah, I'm down, man. I'm down to get it started for sure. Um, well, I guess that wraps it up. I just want to quick throw it out there to whoever's watching still. You know, definitely appreciate y'all for coming through, and maybe if there's anybody in the crowd that has any comments or well, specifically more questions for Derek. If there's any questions, do a little Q&A. Let me see. We're at about 7:30 now, so I don't know how you feel about that, Derek. If you have some time, but yeah, if anybody,
You ask a question, go
okay,
for it.
yeah, if anybody in the chat wants to ask Derek a question, go right ahead. I see Four Stroke Timmy says Santa Fe, or that's the last comment I see. Oh, okay, here we go. The Fae, six, that ledge was sick. Shout out to Zorg. Maybe I'm behind in my comments here. My bad. Trying to get to the. That's a good question.
Um, just let your
Right?
hair grow.
Yeah. Yeah. Let the locks
Uh,
grow.
any shit, man. Um, Probably like 19 years now.
Nice, nice. How many years? How you guys stay so consistent? Favorite park street in Santa? Favorite place to ride?
Oh my god. Santa Fe High. You guys want to go to a Tony Hawk school? Santa Fe High is where you need to go. Best street spot pretty much in New Mexico. Delbert, I love you. Favorite clip you ever filmed? Oh man. Yeah, my banger for hot dogs they can't eat. Yeah, way too much to go into that, but yeah, that was my favorite clip, the triple kink to bar spin. It took a really time to film that, and I mean that's why it's in the S&M DVD.
I'm pretty sure I watched that one as well, man. That was dope.
All right. What's your favorite trip and favorite clip ever filmed? The triple kink, but favorite trip. the S&M trip to Mexico and Shadow Conspiracy. We were all pretty much shacked up in the same house. Antics all night. Mexico was crazy. Oh, McCulkin. Yeah, McCollum, there's a 3 block there. Andres Velasco commenting. Yeah, that was a big tail whip. Got it done in 3 tries. Wes McGrath took the photo. It was in the blunted DVD. That was a highlight for sure. I really think after I had done that, that's kind of where I stopped giving a fuck, you know? Like, I started saying to Andres, like, I can do this. Like, anything I want to do, I can do.
Nice, man. Nice.
Dylan, chip your tooth. I mean, how many people want chip your tooth this year? Can I get like at least 3 or 4 people?
What is chip your tooth?
It was a jam that we came up with in Santa Fe, and I can't remember if we've hosted 8 or 10, but it's just been an event that we've done every Halloween. It all depends on what was happening, you know. Like, I've had a couple of surgeries and we didn't do it for a couple of years, but I really think I want to bring it back. If enough people want to help out and attend, then let's get it done, you know. Halloween is the greatest time of the year.
I'm down too, man. You know, part of War Pony, I'll you know, throw in some gear here, some stickers, some merch, and help sponsor it as well. So you definitely got me on board. I remember you mentioned something about it, so that's dope. That's dope. There's a lot coming in.
All right, let's get another good question. Come on, someone throw some weird shit out there. One good question.
Yes. If anybody has a question in the chat, just throw it out there. Well, I guess it's going out for a second there, brother. Hopefully we didn't lose you. I still see the comments coming in here. Let me know if you're still there, Derek. Hopefully, I know last week we got cut out a little early, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. Sorry, y'all. Hopefully Derek will be able to join us, get back on here. If anything, I'll just invite him on again if he gets kicked off. The Wi-Fi. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is spotty. Last time when Resduro was on, I think it got cut off at the end, and I couldn't even announce anything. So, but yeah, I mean, this is pretty much towards the end, and I don't have anybody planned as of this moment. But hopefully we'll keep on doing these. Oh, hold on a sec. I think should be able to get Derek back on here. I don't know. Okay, hold on a sec here. I'm trying to invite him back on real quick here. Okay, hopefully this works. It's just taking a moment. I think he got kicked off for a sec there, and then just trying to get him accepted back on here real quick here. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to invite him on too, and I seen that he was trying to get in here earlier, got a notification, and Indian time, yeah, definitely. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get him back in. It seems to be having some issues. I sent him, sent him the request, but just waiting to hear back. But yeah, that was pretty much it. We'll stay live for a few more minutes here, and then see if he comes back on. All right. Well, I don't know. That may be it. That may be the end of it. Things kind of got cut off there, but definitely appreciate y'all for coming through, checking Derek's interview out. Like I said, this may be the last one for a while. Who knows? We might go do it again sometime. Start it up, but yeah. I'm gonna put this out on YouTube, so follow us at WARPONYBMX 2023 on YouTube. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Looked like he was coming back on. Hopefully it'll work. I thought it was gonna work there for a moment. I accepted the. It's having some issues or something. I don't know why I can't get on, go live, but you know, it is what it is. But like I was saying, I appreciate y'all for coming through. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. Um, Hopefully, like Derek said, we're gonna start the Chippy Tooth jam up again. It sounds like it's been going on for a long time. I'm excited to see what's get involved as well. We'll throw some merch out there for it. But yeah, thank you, Derek. If you're on too, man, definitely appreciate you for coming through. Lunch. It was awesome. It was awesome to have you on and for you able to share some things with us. It's good to get to know you a little bit more. And yeah, shoot, man, let's all go riding again. We had a good time today at the skate park at Los Altos. Took a crash. It was a bad move. I wasn't watching, and I ended up crashing into one of the other homies there. And but I'm definitely down to go do some street riding, whatever it is. But yeah, y'all, take it easy, peace, and keep an eye out in case we do this again. Otherwise, hell, man, let's like Derek was saying, let's get some edits going. I'm always all about the edits and putting a soundtrack to it. Super stoked on that stuff. So yeah, lem lunch and take care. I'll see you all later.